Hi, Aries. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for March 2021. This month, I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings. And to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Aries Sun, Aries Ascendant, and Aries Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign. So you might want to check that out. And happy birthday to the March-born Aries out there. I hope you have a fantastic birthday year and a great birthday. So all that being said, Aries, now on to your March 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. So the first card you have, somebody else started out with this too. Might have been, I don't know, might have been Pisces. You have 10 of Cups. So 10 of Cups is happily ever after. It's happy home, happy life, good health. Happy children, could indicate marriage or some other type of really good fortune coming to you. Some of you may feel like you've been going through some kind of emotional draining lately. You may have felt like you wanted to be connected more to your partner, but there could have been some kind of delays, blocks, or barriers that could have prevented it or been getting in the way. It's like you may have been going round and round with your partner about certain things, and now it's like you're trying to, come back together. You may be deciding that you want to build something or create something together. You could be putting your heads together. You maybe want to build a property or build a business. If you're single, I feel you may be going over in your mind about trying to define what you want in love, like what you want in a love partner or what you want in love. Some of you, if you've been coupled, you may have been trying to, going through struggles about trying to get along. You may have felt like as a couple even that there were things holding you back from getting to achieve something that you were trying to achieve as a couple. If you're single in the year of 2021, it's highly likely that you could meet the one that turns out to be like a perfect partner for you. But that could really happen at any time this year. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen in the month of March. You could have interesting conversations with somebody that could be at a distance that could grow into something and turn into something special or romantic for you. And you may have some undercurrents of things going on where you may have kept them hidden or secret, even from yourself, like things that you don't like to look at or acknowledge. That could be about the person that you're with. That could be about things about yourself. But March, for some reason, is like bringing them up to you in your mind and bringing them to the surface, comes up. If you've been dating somebody, you're going to start to get more entrenched in each other's lives, starting in March. You could even have a new development where somebody new joins your family. This could be, you could be having the birth of a child. One of your kids could be getting married. One of your kids could be having a child. If you're not having the child, it could be one of your children, or they could be bringing in a new partner. And then, you'll have a new daughter-in-law, son-in-law. That is also likely here. So you had a bunch of things going on here with the 10 of Cups. The next card you have the 7 of Rods. And 7 of Rods is, this is closing the door on negative energy coming at you, negative communication, negative energy. It can also be taking the moral high ground in a situation. So you could be shutting the door on negativity, keeping it at bay. You could be taking the moral high ground in a situation. I feel that some of you in March are going to feel like there's things I have to do and complete, and they keep coming at me. Like, so you could be, if you work for another business or another company, you could have a lot of jobs to do. They could be giving you a lot of accounts, a lot of clients, a lot of work, busy work, like having a lot to do. I feel like you're really trying to see things as they really are in reality, and that you really want to not be looking at life or situations through rose-colored glasses. I feel you're very much like wanting to be a realist in March. Maybe you always want to be a realist, but in this month of March 2021, you really want to be a realist. Some of you may even have some bizarre occurrence that could come up where somebody's shouting like obscenities at you or making nasty comments. Now, this could be like across a parking lot while you're trying to get in your car. This could be if you're online in some way, you know, social media, or if you have a video platform somewhere. It could be coming at you, you know, in a bunch of different directions. And it's going to be antagonizing you. This will antagonize you to want to retaliate or speak out or to say or do something. You may have actually inadvertently stepped on somebody's toes, crossed the line with somebody that you didn't really, and it could have been unintentional. You might not have even been realizing that you were doing it. It's going to cause you some keyed up, pent up frustration. And I feel that it's going to make you want to like turn away from it. Like you're not going to want to, you may retaliate, you may have some comment, but I also get like you wanting to, well, the card is even indicating shutting the door, closing it out. Like you're, even if you say something initially, you're not going to want this to perpetuate, or you're not going to want to deal with it. You could even have somebody accuse you of social climbing, or if it's not social climbing, could be climbing, trying to climb up the ladder of success in some way. And this could be ticking somebody off, and that's could be the reason you're getting this, you know, negativity coming at you. There could be something that you're putting out there into the world, or something that some speech or comment that you're making, or speech you have to give, comments you have to make, or maybe you're a boss and you have to say something that is not going to be taken favorably. Like people aren't going to like it. Like maybe you have to lay down more new rules, regulations, laws at your job. Maybe you're a supervisor or a manager or a boss, or you have to make some kind of speech or presentation that's involving rule changes, new laws coming out, and there's going to be people that are not going to like what you are saying. They're not going to be happy with it. So the next card you have in your layout here is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is the divine blessings of financial abundance coming to you. It could be receiving an inheritance. It could be getting a raise. It could be winning money in some way. It could also be other kinds of it could be a new beginning with money. It could also be something else of value. It doesn't just have to be money. I do feel you're starting to reap financial benefits from something that you've already got in motion. Some of you may also be talking to somebody that has knowledge or can be helpful to you about getting finances in order. It could, maybe you need to make a will, or maybe you already have finances invested in certain things and you need to talk to somebody like a financial advisor or an accountant that can help you get things straightened out, organized in regard to your money. Some of you could have a lucrative deal that comes floating right past you, and you have to sign some papers to get this lucrative deal going. And you may feel like something that was unattainable for you in regard to gaining more income or gaining more money in some way is now becoming available or attainable to you. I get that you're getting momentum going. There's momentum happening here. Cash flow, momentum going. Something that was once elusive to you or unattainable to you now opens up and the money starts coming to you. That's similar to something I got, I believe it was in the Ten of Cups card also. Sounded similar there. And if you're really on the forefront of like developing something new, it's going to catch fire and take off. So if you're developing some new aspect of your business, something new, like a new type of business, or something that would be new, a new creative aspect of something that you are in charge of, you could be in control of, you could develop, and you could reap the financial benefits from, that's indicated here also. So if you have any irons in the fire of some, ingenious new invention, idea, product or service that you could engineer and put out there, you're going to have, especially if you do it in March, there'll be, it'll be lucrative for you. It will work out with good financial gain. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. So the next card you have in your reading, Aries, very likely could be you because it's the Queen of Rods. And the Queen of Rods is a fire sign person. This is either Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising sign. So it could very likely be you. You're starting to really get in tune with yourself. Get in tune with what you want, what your needs are. You may be ready to move something up and take something up to the next level, which could be your business or your exercise routine or a diet that you're doing or a business that you run and own. It could be a love relationship, but taking something up to the next level comes up here for you. You're getting a better understanding of strategies, strategic things, and how they work. That could have to do with your finances, your money, your business, or something you're interested in. And you may be setting down some path that people really need to follow. So like protocols, methods, rules. You could be laying these down and then people have to follow. And that could be if you own your own business or company. And then people have to follow the methods and protocols that you set up. Or if you're a boss or a supervisor, you may have to be setting down these rules and regulations and methods and techniques that then people need to follow. If you don't own your own business or company and you've had that desire to do that, you will do that in 2021 by the end of the year, if that's been a goal and desire of yours. And I do feel that you're going to be very fair in how you treat people. I feel like you are not going to be like tyrannical or lump everybody together in one lump. I feel like you're going to know that different people have different needs and special circumstances. So even though you may be having to be a leader or make new rules, laws, pathways, methodologies, there's going to be certain people that aren't going to be able to all fit together and go down the pathway together. There'll be certain special circumstances, and you're going to acknowledge it. You're not going to be lumping everybody together that can't be lumped together. Some of you may receive some kind of award, accreditation, accommodation for something, recommendation, accommodation, accreditation, some kind of award, some kind of acknowledgement. You may even be in a position, either in a work position or a family position, where you have to like rally the troops and get everybody on board on something like a new trip or buying a beach house or buying a vacation home or buying a home that you're going to turn around and rent out, or some, you know, maybe you think we got to move, we need to move, like, but rallying the troops and rallying of situation with, you got to get people on board with something comes up here. So is it going to be at work, or is it in your family? And you got to get everybody on board with something new that's going to roll out. You've got the sun here next. Sorry, the star. You have this star here next. This is spiritual blessings. This is an answered wish or an answered prayer. Spirit guides angels, the divine source, hearing your prayers and answering them. You could develop a whole new training program, or you could embark on a new training program yourself. You may find that March is going to be like the turning of the page or the tipping point, where some cherished goal or dream or desire of yours actually starts to come to fruition and crystallize. You may see the beginning stages of it in March. You may get invited to attend some kind of celebration or a big gathering. This could even be a memorial for somebody as well. If you get any kind of skepticism coming your way, where you need to demonstrate your skills or prove yourself in some way, I feel that if that comes to you, you will shine in that situation. You will do well. If you're being, asked to like prove yourself in some way, you will be able to do so and do it well. You could even, if you're good at writing, you could write a play or some kind of script of some sort. And if it's not a script for a play or a movie, it could be a script of something that you want to say, like you're going to have to say at a speech or a presentation. Or you may be writing a script for someone else, for them to speak. You may get married. You may witness somebody else getting married. And that speech, you maybe are going to have to write something like a toast at somebody's wedding, or something that you're going to get up and speak at somebody's wedding, like during the service. It could be something like that. Or maybe you're writing your vows. But like things to do with marriage, speeches, speech writing, or speeches that maybe, like I said, maybe something that maybe you have a video platform and you want to make some kind of announcement or speech or script that you have to write. So, interesting cards for Aries. So now I'm going to look at the crystal that you got, which is for the month of March 2021. You got chalcedony. I am pronouncing it right. It's not chalcedony. It's chalcedony. And the way you spell it is Chalcedony, or it's Oney. I'm not sure, but it's Chalcedony. And this particular one is banded, striped like a bluish gray and tan, but chalcedony comes in many different colors. This is going to help you, like, say, I've arrived, and you're kind of like, if you need to mark your territory, like, hey, this is my turf, or this is my job, or this is my intellectual property. It will help you designate that. It's going to help you raise levels up in you. So any inferior structures get raised up. So if your body chemistry had been off, it's going to help elevate it. If your aura had been off, cloudy, not totally clear, it's going to help clear it up and elevate it. It brings, for Aries in March, it brings upgrades and improvements to your chemistry, your biology, your aura, your structures. It's also going to help make a difference in how you see things. Give you a lot of clarity and clear perspective. Believe it or not, I just go by what my guides say. For Aries, it's going to help boost your immune system. So this could be a good immune system boosting stone for you in the month of March of 2021. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me on a variety of very specific topics using different divination tools, you can get my Vimeo videos, which I post the most recent links below down in the description box in the Show More section, or you can get them on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I have done and the descriptions, and you just click on the sign you want, the zodiac sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, some of the most recent video series links I have posted below. As always, every month I do psychic crystal readings for whatever month we're in for each sign of the zodiac. So if you want to get a continuation of this reading, and for March of 2021 for your sign, you can get that psychic crystal reading by clicking on that link below. Some of the other most recent video series I've recorded is my Big Love Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings for 2021 for both singles and couples. That's a very popular series. It's usually one of my most requested series. That link is below this video. They're also very popular has been my Saturn in Aquarius Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings. Those predictions start in December 17th of 2020 and go all the way for 3 years out until March 7th of 2023. Many people have written me and found that they were very accurate and interesting for them. But remember, those predictions are going to take 3 years to come out. So if you want to see what's going on there, you might want to check out the Saturn in Aquarius readings. Also, we are still in the process of the 2 eclipses that we experienced. First one is the full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini, November 30th, 2020. Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those predictions go out 6 months, so they go all the way until May of 2021. If you haven't checked them out yet, you might want to. And then I use the exact same format for the eclipse that we had in December, solar eclipse in Sagittarius, December 14th, 2020. That is also psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings, same format as the other eclipse readings. And those predictions go out until the end of May or the beginning of June of 2021. Also, if you haven't gotten it yet, my psychic tarot readings for the year of 2021 for each zodiac sign, there's 14 tarot cards that I pulled for each sign and gave you predictions and messages there. If you haven't checked them out, that link is also below in the description box in the Show More section. If you would like to help support the readings I do here and on my channel, you can donate to my channel with the PayPal link that I have posted below underneath all the different video series I've mentioned. And I truly appreciate those who have been very generous and donated. It does help a lot, and I do appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools and give you psychic predictions and messages there. Many people ask me, well, what sign? You're not doing it by the sign. It's just like one reading. I believe if you're directed to go look at it, you're going to get some messages and predictions that will apply to you. And they're not just for the day I post the prediction. They could be a week out, 2 weeks out, a couple months out. It all depends on what my spirit guides say and what card I've pulled or what crystal I've used or what oracle card I've used. So you have to see what's going on over there, and I would love to see you on my social media pages. So I hope you have an absolutely outstanding and amazing month of March. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.